Hi everyone, welcome to the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to hang out in between videos, come check out the Discord. We have exclusive content over on Patreon. We're in the middle of Queendom. We just wrapped up Immortal Songs 2 performances and are starting off with Mamamoo TV. And at the end of the week, we are finishing the FW concert, moving on to the next one next week. So I believe we're going to be choosing there very shortly what our next concert's going to be. But today we have ourselves another album. We are going into the Face album with Solar. I really have no idea what to expect with this because when we did Gamsung, it was a lot of ballads, a lot of really emotional tracks. And then Spit It Out was just so wildly different and more fun and like a different take of what she gets to usually do on Mamamoo tracks. So like I'm wondering if we're going to go in that direction again or if we're going to kind of mix it up. But I'm really curious to see because I think out of all of them, Solar is the one that we've gotten kind of the least so far in terms of her own original music. So I'm excited to see more of it. Let's go. All right, so I know there's a bunch of official live performances as well, but I think I wanted to mix up a little bit. So this first one, Raw, we're going to do this Out Now version. I think we've done a few of them before. I think they're pretty cool. Yeah, let's go. Oh, got like a Latin flair.
Just what I want. 날 똑같아 la 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 la. 신선해 야야야야야만 해. 상처먹던 손톱 위에 새롭게 돋아나. I just wanna be raw.
Okay, all right.
I just wanna be raw. Raw. I just wanna be raw, 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 raw. I just wanna be raw, raw, raw.
All right, Solar. We starting with spicy off the beat. Like, all right, it seems like if this is the intro for the album and we're getting like a taste of what the style is going to be like, seems like we're going a little on the spicy side, Solar. All right, I'm here for it. Let's check out the lyrics. I'm just gonna make sure real quick that we're not getting anything else. Nope, it's just the ads for Out Now.
머릿속에 모든 걸 그려 뭐라 해도 상관없어 벗어버려내야 내날 건데 Just do what I want 날 똑같아 la 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 신선해 야야야야야만 해 상처먹던 손톱 위에 새롭게 돋아나 I just wanna be raw I just wanna be raw. Raw.
That beat though.
I just wanna be raw. Raw, raw. Raw, raw. I just wanna be raw. Raw.
The message seems pretty like on theme with what she was saying in Spit It Out, where it was like, I just want to be myself. I just want to do my own thing. I want to do what I want. Nobody get in my way. That's what I'm getting here. And go off. The vocal fry in the Raw is like a nice touch. I don't love vocal fry when like people overuse it, but stylistically, Solar uses it really to some nice effect here. It's similar to the way they do it in Aya, where it's almost like punctuation um, for the song, and it really emphasizes the feeling of it, which I like. Okay, next up, title track, Honey. We got a bunch of videos for this one. We've got the music video, we've got the lyrics, we've got the 1 million dance practice, and we've got a live performance. So, Honey. Okay. Oh.
내가 좀 끌리네. 대답만 하면 돼. 우리 둘이 같은 걸 보고 있다 생각하니 너. 아이 그놈 그 전에 fishing ground. 난리 다 난리 네 눈에 꿀이 drop drop it. pop it 두 바비 여기 저기 뭐야 win win 허락 나비들도 뭐야 boom 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 모두 조급해 보여. 네가 다가와 날 볼 때마다 꿀 떨어진다.
Hi, everybody. Okay. You being needy today, Jax.
그렇지만 입었었지 빨간 몰랐었지 의미 그땐 이제 세계 다 커보니 알게 된 famous
MC Duke.
넘어가는 내가 조심해 그러다 너 꿀 떨어질라 What about me 어차피 너 좋아할 거 알고 있으니 뭐 가만히 눈을 감아 느껴 입술 그만하네 더 달콤한 배알감이 Win-win 허락 나비들도 뭐야 boom 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 모두 조급해 보여 네가 다가와 날 볼 때마다 꿀 떨어진다 잘한다 예뻐 뿜뿜뿜뿜 움직여 감히 눈 볼 수 없는 가전 Don't say anymore 그러다가 나타나질라 가져도 못하게 다가가다 조급하다 할래 모조리 다 나를 보고 눈빛 떼서 뿌리 가져도 물고기라 방심하다 그게 다칠 거야 섣불리 텅 미치는 말 꿀 떨어져 꿀 떨어진다
All right, so they right out of the bat, right off the bat, she's coming out strong with like this very swaggy vibe, right? And the song is really kind of feels like Solar's up here feeling her shit a little bit, and I am 100% here for that. But I think it's also saying like, look, if you're gonna come in here thinking that I'm just gonna be easy and fall over just because you are attracted to me and just because you've got honey in your eyes, you got another thing coming. I'm not all of that. In terms of like, I'm not like you think I am. Maybe there's some more nuance to it. I didn't catch all of the lyrics. But the other thing that really took me back was rap. There's a full-on rap verse in this song, and it was really good, like really good. I was just like, damn. And you know, like just in general, the spicy vibe of the song was a lot of fun. I really, really enjoy when artists step outside of their comfort zone and do something different. And it could be that this is not out of her comfort zone at all. It's just not what they've been able to do with Mamamoo, but like it's such a nice breath of fresh air in variety. Like every time we go to one of the solo projects, it just astounds me how different they get to be in those solo projects from their usual roles within Mamamoo, and it's a lot of fun. It's really, really a lot of fun. They use that opportunity really well to step outside of their usual work and creatively explore different areas. That being said, I'm rambling a whole bunch, and let's check out the lyrics while Jax monopolizes my arm.
내가 좀 끌리네 대답만 하면 돼 우리 둘이 같은 걸 보고 있다 생각하니 너 아이쿠는
Yeah, you're not on my level.
네 눈에 꿀이 drop it pop it 모두 바삐 여기 저기 뭐야 윙윙 허락 나비들도 뭐야 boom 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 모두 조급해 보여 네가 다가와 날 볼 때마다 꿀 떨어진다 예뻐
Dropping compliments, but get out of my way. I like, we are not the same. Make sure you're ready to do what's needed to make sure I can be happy. Yeah.
크롭티만 입었었지 빨간 몰랐었지 의미 그땐 이제 세계 다 커보니 알게 된 famous thing 마fen 피글레이 뚱뚱 나봐 그래 봤자 넘어가면
Winnie the Pooh, right?
그래 너 꿀 따라질라 What about me 어차피 너 좋아할 거 알고 있으니 뭐 가만히 눈을 감아 느껴 입술 그만하네 더 달콤한 배알감이 윙윙 허락 나비들도 뭐야 붕붕붕 모두 조급해 보여 네가 다가와 날 볼 때마다 꿀 떨어진다 잘한다 예뻐 뿜뿜뿜뿜 움직여 감히 넌 볼 수 없는 그 좋은 Don't say anymore 그러다가 나타나질라 다가줄 것 따뜻하게 다가가다 좀 더 빠따 할래 모조리 탓다 나를 보고 눈빛 뺐어 뿌리 다 잡은 물고기라 방심하다 그게 다칠 거야 섣불리 턱 미치는 말 꿀 따라
That ad-lib.
꿀 떨어진다
Such a fun song. All right, let's make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, I didn't miss anything. Okay. That is such a fun song. It's got like a lot of swag to it. The beat is upbeat but catchy. It's just a good time. I can feel it already. That's going in rotation. Between We Sequence and Now Face, it's been banger after banger this week. It's just wild. I am so curious to see what Moonbyul's full album's gonna be like at the end of the month. Like, if they just continually get better like this, it's just, where are they gonna end up? Because this is just insane. All right, dance practice with the 1 Million Dance Studio. We love them. JJ's the choreographer on this one? Okay. Oh, it's like a music box, kind of.
내가 좀 끌리네 대답만 하면 돼 우리 둘이 같은 걸 보고 있다 생각하니 너 아이쿠 넌 그저 내 fishing ground 널
do do. Beat always has fun choreo elements to it.
크롭티만 입었었지 빨간 몰랐었지 이미 그땐 이제 세계 다 커보니 알게 된 famous 마플 피글레이 뚱뚱 매번 그래봤자 넘어가면 내가 조심해 그러다 너
That was a cool transition.
어차피 너 좋아할 거 알고 있으니 뭐 가만 가만히 눈을 감아 느껴 입술 그만하네 더 달콤한 배알감이 윈윈 허락 나비들도 뭐야 뭉뭉뭉 모두 조급해 보여 네가 다가와 날 볼 때마다 꿀 떨어진다 잘한다 예뻐 쭈쭈쭈 뿜뿜뿜뿜 움직여 감히 눈 볼 수 없는 가전 Don't say anymore 그러다가 나타나지 마 다가졌던 듯하게 다가가봐 좀 더 빠다 할래 모조리 다 나를 보고 눈빛 뗐어 뿌리 다 잡은 물고기라 방심하다 그게 다칠 거야 섣불리 턱 미치는 마 꿀 떨어져
The two of them have a really fun chemistry.
꿀 떨어진다
And the other dancers are pretty fire too. All right, students time, right? Was this JJ, the choreographer? I think this might be the choreographer, going by the pink hair anyway. The brass hits in the beat are really cool. All right. Killing it. All right, dude, go for it. The cheers in the background are sending me.
그러다가 나타났잖아 다가줄까 못하게 다가가 좀 더 부탁할래 모조리 탓한 나를 보고 눈빛 뗐어 둘이 가져본 물고기라 당시마다 그게 다칠 거야 섣불리 텅 미치는 말 굴 떨어져 이게 뭐야 윙윙 허는 나비들도 뭐야
Oh, this is the really young class.
네가 다가와 날 볼 때마다 굴 떨어진다 잘한다 잘한다 예뻐 쭈쭈쭈 뿜뿜뿜뿜 움직여 감히 눈볼 수 없는 가전 Don't say anymore 그러다가 나타났잖아 다가줄까 못하게 다가가다 좀 더 부탁할래 모조리 탓한 나를 보고 눈빛 뗐어 둘이 가져본 물고기라
Choreo seems really difficult, so like it's impressive that they're nailing it this well.
굴 떨어져 뭐야 윙윙 허는 나비들도 뭐야 Mamamoo 너도 조금 뭐야
It seems like that kind of like period of 1 million dance studio videos where they couldn't get students in is long over, although they are still in masks.
움직여 감히 눈볼 수 없는 가전 Don't say anymore 그러다가 나타났잖아 다가줄까 못하게 다가가다 좀 더 부탁할래 모조리 탓한 나를 보고 눈빛 뗐어 둘이 가져본 물고기라 당시마다 그게 다칠 거야 섣불리 텅 미치는 말 굴 떨어져 뭐야 윙윙 허는 나비들도 뭐야 Mamamoo 너도 조금 뭐야 네가 다가와 날 볼 때마다 굴 떨어진다 잘한다 잘한다 예뻐 쭈쭈쭈 뿜뿜뿜뿜 움직여 감히 눈볼 수 없는
With the mask on and the way that their hair is cut, you can't even see their eyes.
그러다가 나타났잖아 다가줄까 못하게 다가가다 좀 더 부탁할래 모조리 탓한 나를 보고 눈빛 뗐어 둘이
The confidence is there.
물고기라 당시마다 그게 다칠 거야 섣불리 텅 미치는 말 굴 떨어져
Fun. The choreo on that is really tough. So it's always nice to see all the different studios try and tackle it as well, or students try and tackle it as well, because like one, you get to see more of the choreo, and two, it's impressive. It's really impressive. Those the people in this studio just work their damn asses off constantly. Okay. Last up, we've got a live performance on Virtual Gaio. I'm not really sure what that is, but yeah, music show of some sort.
내가 좀 끌리네 그만 해뭐해 뜻만 하면 돼 우리 둘이 같은 걸 보고 있다 생각하니 너
The pink sequined blazer is very solar.
네 눈에 꿀이 drop it 바비 모두 바비 여기저기 뭐야 해 윙윙 호른 나비들도 뭐야 모두 조금 뭐야 네가 다가와 날 볼 때마다 꿀 떨어진다 뚜뚜뚜 잘한다 아 예뻐 우쭈쭈쭈 뿜뿜뿜뿜 움직여 감히 넌 볼 수 없는 가전 Don't say anymore 뚜뚜뚜 그러다가 나타놓질라 다줄까 말듯하게 다가가다 좀 더 부탁할래 모조리 탓한 나를 보고 눈빛 뗐어 둘이 다 잡은 물고기라 당시마다 그게 다칠 거야 섣불리 텅 미치는 말 굴 따라
I love the instrumentation in the background of this chorus.
굴 떨어진다 크롭티만 입었었지 빨간 몰랐었지 이미 그땐 이제 새겨 탁해보니 알게 된 famous saying 그래 봤자 넘어가는 내가 조심해 그러다 나꿀 떨어질라 What about me 어차피 나 좋아할 거 알고 있으니 뭐 가만 가만히 눈을 감아
The attitude, man.
입술 그만하네 더 달콤한 배를
Oh, that was the choreographer.
호랑나비들도 모여 모두 조급해 보여 네가 다가와 날 볼까 마다 꿀 떨어진다
So the choreographer is one of her dancers for this one? I'm gathering from the way that this was filmed and like the way it was set up with the virtual background and stuff like that, that we're still in a period where audiences aren't allowed to be in the performances, would be my guess. But still, really cool performance, a lot of fun. But I think I've exhausted almost everything that I've got to say about Honey. So, although I did want to ask, how often is it that like the choreographer is one of the dancers in K-pop? Like I know I've seen it happen before with Dreamcatcher, and now with Mamamoo as well. I'm fairly certain that it happened more often with Mamamoo with some of the other older songs, but I probably didn't catch it. Is that something that happens regularly? Let me know. Anyway, next up, Chap Chap live performance.
Chap Chap 하고 소리를 내봐 나
Alright.
쿵쿵쿵 뛰는 심장이 또 Chap 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 되는 입술이 Oh 나나나나나 Oh 나나나나나 눈만 마주쳐도 자꾸 웃음이 나 Clap 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 분위기 맞춰 Oh 나나나나나 Oh 나나나나나 누구에겐 사실 듣기 싫은 그 소리 나에게는 뭐가 이리도 다 좋은지 앞만 봐도 넌 진짜 Sweet sweet wee 너의 아재 개그 맞춰도 거의 나에게는 지미 펠런 쇼 이쯤 되면 알겠니 Yes I'm crazy G 아 미치겠네 존재 자체가 그냥 엔젤 나한테만 예뻐 보이면 돼 그러니까 너 어디 가면 안 돼 찹찹찹 먹을 때도 사랑스러워 탕탕탕 내 눈에서 막 쏴붙여 지금 내 기분 왠지 더 타올라 같은 맘이면서 왜 아닌 척해 찹찹찹 보기만 해도 배불러 우리들 다 뭐라 해도 신경 안 쓸래 이제 너랑 너만 있으면 okay 오직 너만테 I want lonely 요즘 내 맘이 falling in love happy happy day 뿅 하고 나타나길 바란 그날 오늘 같은 날 yeah 알콩달콩 yeah 새콤달콤해
I think Solar's in her swag era.
미치겠네 존재 자체가 찹찹찹 먹을 때도 사랑스러워 탕탕탕 내 눈에서 막 쏴붙여 지금 내 기분 왠지 더 타올라 같은 맘이면서 왜 아닌 척해 찹찹찹 보기만 해도 배불러 우리들 다 뭐라 해도 신경 안 쓸래 이제 너랑 나만 있으면 okay 오직 너만 돼 나랑 같이 갈래 타고 drop top 내가 음악 틀게 너는 groove top Oh sweet chocolate strawberry yummy yum yum
very synth-heavy production on this one. Oh, it's a fade out. You don't get a lot of those that often anymore. Okay, so this one, like, I'm starting to get the vibe of the album, right? Like, it feels like we're going on this spectrum of from spicy to playful and fun. But the like, yeah, I have no idea, zero idea what the song is about. I do get the vibe that it is kind of flirty just from the setting and the performance, but I will be very interested to see what the actual lyrics are. But the production side of things were really cool. Like, it was a lot more heavy on the electronic beats than I thought I would expect from a usual Solar track. Granted, I should just throw out the notion of a usual Solar track or a usual anyone track on Mamamoo, because they just do what they want, and it works really well. But like I said, I think Solar has entered her full-on swag era, and I love it, absolutely love it. Okay, lyrics.
Chap chap 하고 소리를 내봐 나 쿵쿵쿵 뛰는 심장이 또 chap 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 되는 입술이 oh 나나나나나
He likes to play with like onomatopoeias and sounds like that a lot. Maybe not onomatopoeias, that's not the right word for it. These vocalizations.
자체가 그냥 엔젤 나한테만 예뻐 보이면 돼 그러니까 너 어디 가면 안 돼 먹을 때도 사랑스러워 난 눈에서 막 쏴붙여 지금 내 기분인지도 타올라 같은 맘이면서 왜 아닌 척해 보기만 해도 배불러 우리들 뭐라 해도 신경 안 쓸래 이제 너랑 나만 있으면 okay 오직 너만 돼 I want lonely 요즘 내 맘이 falling in love happy 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 day 뿅 하고 나타나길 바란 그날 오늘 같은 날 yeah yeah 알콩달콩 yeah yeah 새콤달콤해 어쩜 좋아 자꾸 내게 더 속삭여줘 baby baby 미치겠네 존재 자체가 먹을 때도 사랑스러워 난 눈에서 막 쏴붙여 지금 내 기분인지도 타올라 같은 맘이면서 왜 아닌 척해 보기만 해도 배불러 우리들 뭐라 해도 신경 안 쓸래 이제 너랑 나만 있으면 okay 오직 너만 돼
Yeah, so I think like it's a song about being infatuated with this person. But it's like accepting each other's strangeness and being on that same kind of wavelength. Yeah, like that's the vibe I'm getting, is that it's just like you're accepting of this person's quirks, they're accepting of yours, and it just makes you feel good inside. And everybody deserves that, so find that for you out there, guys. Somebody who is completely okay with you being an absolute weirdo, because that's the only way it'll work. Anyway, Big Booty, live. Okay, like a big band song. Did not see that coming.
새빨간 사과 같아 모두가 탐내고 있어 매력 있는 얼굴 엉덩이는 덮어 설명이 더 필요해 no more 넘치는 건 오케이
piano, though.
모자라면 안 돼 매력이 거기서 다 나온다네 취향 차이라지만 슈바비루밥 엉덩이를 좋아해 네 남자친구들도 라떼르타필라이 띠르타필라이 원한다고 말해 빙 돌리지 말고 라떼르타필라이 Hey 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 내게 더 please baby 꼭 갖고 싶어서 그런 건 아냐 Big booty Big booty Oh big booty Oh my god A big booty
It's so tongue-in-cheek, but she's so good at it that it's like it works. I could be wrong. It could be completely genuine too, but
조용히 그리고 천천히 몰래 스금 줘보네 말 한마디 없어도 왠지 다 알 것 같은 느낌이 들어 매끈매끈해 막 탱글탱글해 뭐라 설명해야 할지도 몰라 폰에 가득한 내로 못해 슈바비루밥 oh 후 엉덩이를 좋아해 네 남자친구들도 라떼르타필라이 띠르타필라이 원한다고 말해 빙 돌리지 말고 라떼르타필라이 Hey 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 내게 더 please baby 꼭 갖고 싶어서 그런 건 아냐 Big booty Big booty Oh big booty 크고 달콤한 이 밤의 얘기를 다 들어봐요 So sweet and chocolate You make me feel good 넌 어때 난 몰래 난 tonight 내게도 please baby 꼭 갖고 싶으니까 이런 거야 Big booty Big booty Big booty 스타리르라리르라이 Do you want something like that? Big booty Shh. Big booty Hey big booty Yeah big booty Hey
all right. That belt though at the end. That was so like Broadway big show performance, and the production was so fun. I love me a good big brass band performance. And it really felt like it was very firmly in the range of tongue in cheek, but the best parody is always also just a really done song. I'm not sure, right? Like I can't say it's a parody for sure. I haven't heard the lyrics yet or like being unserious, but with the majority of the chorus being big booty, I feel a little confident in making that assessment. All right, let's find out what the lyrics are about. Big booty.
사과 같아.
The whole song just gonna be talking about her butt.
매력 있는 얼굴 엉덩이는 덮어 설명이 더 필요해 no more 넘치는 건 오케이 모자라면 안 돼 매력이 거기서 다 나온다네 취향 차이라지만 슈바비루밥 엉덩이를 좋아해 네 남자친구들도 원한다고 말해 빙 돌리지 말고 Hey 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 내게 더 please baby 꼭 갖고 싶어서 그런 건 아니야 Big booty big booty oh big booty Oh my god Big booty a big booty 조그만 입술이 Hi there 조용히 그리고 천천히 몰래 슥 훔쳐보네 말 한마디 없어도 왠지 다 알 것 같은 느낌이 들어 매끈매끈해 막 탱글탱글해 뭐라 설명해야 할지도 몰라 What happened? 폰에 가득한 내로 못된 슈바비루밥 엉덩이를 좋아해 네 남자친구들도 원한다고 말해 빙 돌리지 말고
Or is she talking about everybody likes big butts?
Hey 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 내게 더 please baby 꼭 갖고 싶어서 그런 건 아니야 Big booty big booty oh big booty
But I am sticking to my guns that this is firmly in the crackhead song territory.
So sweet and chocolate You make me feel good 넌 어때 난 몰래 난 tonight Oh 내게도 please baby 꼭 갖고 싶으니까 이런 거야 Big booty big booty big booty 따리르라리르라이 Do you want something like that? Big booty Shh. Big booty Hey Big booty Yeah big booty Hey
All right. A lot of fun. It is 100% a crackhead song, whether it's her talking about her own big booty or talking about how everybody wants big booties. I think the lyrics might have had some things lost in translation a little bit, but I got the gist enough. Yeah. In terms of lyrics, there's really not a whole lot to talk about. It's funny. It's just like completely out of left field. And I know Solar loves like big band music, so it is kind of like an homage at the same time as being like almost a comical level of exaggerating that kind of song, that kind of genre, the femme fatale kind of character on a stage play in a big musical with this big jazz number is what that live felt like, and to an extent the track itself sounded like. And like I said before, even the best parody is usually one that is a really well executed example of the genre itself as well. Okay, Zingle Zingle. Oh, before we go into the lyrics, which is in the playlist, I have a different video open because I couldn't find one separated from the full thing on Mamamoo's channel for Zingles. Anyway, you didn't need to do that. We just needed to do it. Oh, it's a Cosmic Girls one. Freckle makeup.
Blah 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 누가 이기나 해볼래 좋다가도 또 싸우고 불고 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 We always like this like this love you 우리 왜 이러니 You 행어 널 만난 건 행운인가 아까워 Come on 말해줘 I wanna know Really to love you my babe 아니 그냥 징글징글해 하루 이틀 써보는 게 야야야야 Really to love you 그래 우리 매일 아슬아슬해 아무리 그래도 넌 Yeah really love you all I wanna do 기분이 좋은지 나쁜지 누구보다 잘 아는 둘이 왜 반대로 행동해서 쓸데없는 다툼을 만들어 You 행동 널 만난 건 행운
Alright, hold on. I'm sorry about this, but I think my Discord is making lots of pinging noises and it is annoying the ever-loving crap out of me. So, 1 second while I quit out of it. These guys.
반대로 행동해서 쓸데없는 다툼을 만들어 You 행동 널 만난 건 행운인가 아까워 Come on 말해줘 I wanna know Really to love you my babe 아니 그냥 징글징글해 하루 이틀 써보는 게 야야야야 Really to love you 근데 우리 매일 아슬아슬해 아무리 그래도 넌 Yeah really loving you all I wanna do 알아 가도 모르겠네 징글징글해 징글해 어디까지 맞춰야 돼 Oh 징글징글해 You 징글징글해 하루하루 싸워도 좋아 Love you
We'll go back over lyrics here in a second. The thing about that song that is weird for me a little bit, at least in the lyrics that I was reading from the subtitles, is that they are clearly, they clearly love this person, right? It's stated over and over again in the song, but then it's always immediately followed by I'm just tired or some explanation. It feels like they feel like they need to justify their behavior. Solar needs to justify her behavior towards this person. Because from the outside, it might seem like the love isn't there, right? Like it's all a constant bickering and there's this back and forth between the two people, but it's not out of disdain or there's no like anger or animosity there. It's just that's how that relationship works. And some say that might not be healthy, but I think if it works for the two people involved and both of them are happy, everybody else can butt out. And I'm not sure this one necessarily means a romantic relationship either. I think it could be familial or friendship. I think theoretically it could be about Moonbyul and Solar. I know they like to bicker with each other a whole lot, and tease each other all the time. So I could see that being the case. But I don't want to assume that it is. Like, it could just as easily be about a family member or love interest or whatever. But yeah, that's what I got from the vibes of the lyrics that I paid attention to while we were watching. The performance itself was great. I mean, like, the stage was a lot of fun. The costuming was great. The makeup with the freckles on it was adorable. And then that lighting switch midway towards the final chorus was, I think it maybe happened during the bridge, was a really nice switch up visually too. All right, let's get.
Really do love you, my babe. 아니 그냥 징글징글해. 하루 이틀 싸우는 게. 야야야야. Really do love you 그래. 우린 매일 아슬아슬해. 아무리 그래도 난 너. Really loving you, all I wanna do. 가시도치 말해. 난 비꼬듯이 말해. 넌 괜히 자존심에. Blah blah blah. 너가 이기나 해볼래. 좋다가도 또 싸우고 불고 울고 불고 we always like this, like this. Love you. 우린 왜 이러니? You 행운 널 만난 건 행운인 걸까? Come on 말해줘 I wanna know. Really do love you, my babe. 아니 그냥 징글징글해. 하루 이틀 싸우는 게. 야야야야. Really do love you 그래. 우린 매일 아슬아슬해. 아무리 그래도 난 너. Really loving you, all I wanna do. 기분이 좋은지 나쁜지 누구보다 잘 아는 둘이.
Yeah, there's some serious understanding there between the two of them. 아니 그냥 징글징글해. 하루 이틀 싸우는 게. 야야야야. Really do love you 그래. 우린 매일 아슬아슬해. 아무리 그래도 난 너. Really loving you, all I wanna do. 알다 가도 모르겠나. 징글징글해. 징글해. 어디까지 맞춰야 돼. Yeah, here they're using annoying, whereas in the live video they were using tired.
Really do love you, my babe. 아니 그냥 징글징글해. 하루하루 싸워도 좋아. 아 너무 징글벨이야.
Yeah, it's a cute song. Like, I think it definitely characterizes a very specific relationship, right? Like, this feels like a song that maybe Solar wrote herself. But let me know. It feels like it, though, or at least was heavily involved in the creative process. But yeah, I think for me personally, I am back and forth on whether Honey or Big Booty is my favorite song on the album, right? I think Honey from a like catchy perspective and just being a really, really excellently crafted song, with fun choreo involved and like the extravagance of it and the swag and the rap verse, is really good. Really, really, really good. On the other hand, I love me some big brass band music, and Big Booty's got that in spades, and it's a crackhead song. So it's very much like a one or the other apples and oranges kind of comparison, but like those are my two favorites on the album, for sure. I like Zingle. I like Raw. I mean, Raw is very short. It's the intro. And Chap Chap, but those other two, Honey and Big Booty, I think are the standouts for me. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it for us today, guys. So until next time, love you.